The Wrong Side of the Law. Peter Sellers and a cast of excellent comedians in one of the lesser known comedies that he has made. This is not Dr. Strangelove, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, Stanley Kubrick, in which Peter Sellers plays 17, just kidding, maybe 5 characters. We can count them, but that's not the point. We're not talking about that now. Although it's one of the best comedies ever, one of the top 10, 20. Being There, a classic, and indeed Peter Sellers has made quite a few fantastic movies. A number among the best 100 in the top 100 comedies anyway. He has maybe 5, maybe more. And something I've read recently, I didn't know. There was no way. He met with the best comedy writer of the last half of the 20th century, and one of the greatest of all, an absolute favorite of mine. I'm at book 21, so Kingsley Amis, called King, or Kingups by friends, who met Peter Sellers, and Peter Sellers was going to play in a movie based on Kingsley Amis' work. Was it The Old Devils, the winner of the Booker Prize? Maybe that was it. And description of the meeting is interesting, how elaborate Peter Sellers was and how infatuated I remember him. Anyway, to conclude with this one, The Wrong Arm of the Law, Peter Sellers is the head of a mob. And under the cover of being a man of fashion, he has a sort of a small fashion house. Spoiler alert, he will end with having another one in a different place at the end. And so he has some small-time gangsters, robbers under his control. But the problem is, early on, that there is another mob in town, and they're dressed as policemen, and they take everything Sellers' men get. And so they work on it, they meet in a syndicate, as we've seen, for instance, in Analyze This, De Niro and Billy Crystal, mobsters, and others, Godfather, of course, more fundamentally in Godfather. And then they talk with the police, because the arrangements between the law and gangsters, and they try and find a way out to try and expose and get rid of those newcomers that spoil the entertainment, spoil the profits for them. And from this we have a quite decent comedy, if not one of the best.